I want your love. And we are doing Intellectual Radio again tonight. My man, Mississippi Slap. Yeah, brother, what's up? We got people. Joe Quinay here. And that's like you. Your love. Hey! I need your love. I need your love. Hey, God, say you need your love. You need your love. Yeah, what you got, baby? What's up, y'all? Ready, y'all? Let's go. Introduce me. Robert Lee. And Mississippi Slam. I tell you what, you ain't here tonight, you should have took your ass home. Your love. Hey!
Radio, Intellectual Radio, Millionaires Radio Show. Welcome to Mississippi Slam. Roger Reed, the left, and the fabulous, Gary brother.
Hey, I want some keyboard before we go in the face. Hold on. Hey, it's over with. We gotta go talk about this business. Let's talk about this business.
Hey, Rob, let them keep playing while you sit down. Let them keep playing.
Let's do it, son. Let's do it. All right, keep playing it out. Man, we up in here again tonight. Chicago Millionaire Radio Show. I got my phone in my hand, so all y'all was watching my butts half the time. And I was in that party with my guys. You know what I'm saying? We up in here one more time. Intellectual Radio, Chicago Millionaire Radio Show. Can we get some light right here? I need a little light. I'm black as heck. I'm Joe Torrey Black. John Quinay, what's up, baby? What's up, V-Mo?
What's up?
Intellectual Radio, Mississippi Slab. We kind of like do it at our own pace. I wish we had like a monologue we could like write down. Oh, can we write something long enough? Can we at least plan?
Well, Rob, to be honest with you, that's for rookies. We go live, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all the way live. You know what I'm saying?
I can definitely vibe that, man.
That takes pure talent.
Man, we have not planned not one show. I promise. To God, me and Slab have not sat down and actually, me, him, Gibbs, we have not actually sat down. Come on in, man. What you doing, man? You eat. Hey, we got Neff up in here tonight, man. What's your name again, big dog?
That's Anthony Lewis.
Anthony Lewis. What school you go to, young fella?
Graduated from Southern Carbondale.
All right.
College degree up in here.
All right. Hey, what you getting ready for?
I'm getting ready to hopefully get a position on the show and my interview, and also working on my own little script.
Well, how about your own show?
I wouldn't mind my own show. I mean, I think I got the personality for it.
Well, you know what? You just so happen to be in the building with the guy who owned it.
He's right behind
you. You might have to slide to this side of the table like the Last Supper. I always looked at this table like this was the Last Supper. I was like, Earl, one day I'm going to have 3 people over here. Okay, yeah, so he can't sit there. Okay. But see, we can't script this. This is radio.
Everybody slide on in. Form a line like they was passing out government cheese.
Share space like you care.
But did y'all see how Gibbs them just snapped in there?
They got down.
I want your love. I need your love.
And it's funny that you're saying that, Rob, because the last show that I remember also well, I said, Rob, we got to get you to sing. He was like, no, I never do that. After 2 weeks later of being off, guess what he do?
Hey, I see people getting paid off of singing they can't sing. All they do is talk.
That's very true.
I was like, I think I can do that. Hey, Vet, what's up?
Let's split this up.
John Cornet, what's up?
What's up?
Okay, slide on down, V-Mo.
Okay.
Let slab. No, you go right here. You can get up. Try to stand up.
Oh, love.
John Cornet right there.
There you go.
All right.
There we go.
Get on in there.
All right.
There you go.
First of all, man.
Now we got action.
I always feel like every time I come here, I'm not taking it for granted because I watch like this network all day, Intellectual Radio, and this shows come on all day.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm like, man, when do my man sleep to run this damn thing, right?
Right now, look, right now. Him and twins. He get an hour on an hour.
But Catman, we're trying to count somebody I need in.
Oh, look.
That's what I want to be, man. A clock rider. Because that's what you call people who make money, clock riders. They're looking at that clock like, man, time is money. Time is money.
Totally. Money is time.
Yeah. So, man, how everybody week been, man? We back up in here, man. Because today's Sunday. Did y'all go to church? I saw your live feed. You went to church like a mug, boy. You was in first and line, too.
No.
Did they have crackers today? And juice?
Communion, baby.
Oh, that's first Sunday, right?
I thought you were talking about white folks.
Anytime you want, really, a pastor can determine that whatever day he want to have it.
Oh.
My pastor would do it like, he ain't going to tell you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I just wish they would do it like Bible days. You need some real wine. I do not want Welch's grape juice.
Keep the party going.
I'm serious. I mean, that's what turned me off from church. They ain't have real wine.
You know
No, I'm just kidding.
But you know you live out of church with some real wine.
on a Sunday.
You know what? Today, we ain't got no, like, real mode that we was on. Everybody in here together. We was all, like, put together for a damn reason.
True that.
Absolutely.
You know, true. I called V-Mo at the last minute, like, V, what's up? What you on, G? Come kick it with me. You're like, all right, cool, come on. She's like, you got some green? I'm like, nah. Not that we need it now, I'm just saying. And Joe Cornet, you and Slab, y'all plugged it. And then, man, we back at it.
I haven't had much sleep, but I made it.
I know, right?
When you real about this, you know what I'm saying?
Dedicated.
You pull something together real quick when you get that call. Let's go.
It's been a lot of issues going on, though, in the world. There's been a lot going on, y'all. And we see a lot on the news. Because I'm a news, I watch sports and I watch news. Because I want to know what's happening. And I'm going to hit y'all hard with this one. All right?
Little meat and potatoes.
Yeah. I mean, I like to talk all that yin yang, but I want to get to the meat and potatoes of this. All right?
Let's get to it.
That's what I'm talking about.
A kid in Texas, and I know this has been the topic of discussion, went and shot up a school. Now, statistically, white Americans, the kids who do that, go to white schools and shoot up the whole school. We black, we live in urban communities. We get random killings and all of that. But none of our kids do that. Do you think that these white kids are starting to hate themselves because of what they see, what they did to our people?
That's deep. That's deep.
Speak up. I want to hear
I mean,
that.
I'm
Do you
just
think
saying
that they starting to hate themselves because they around black people and they
deep.
finding out that we cool?
That's
They finding out that, you know what, my parents said black people not that bad, and they start hating themselves and they only do it at white schools.
True that.
So I just want to know. I'm asking the question of all questions because we don't do that. Black kids don't do that. Black kids come up there and whoop a motherfucker. Hey, excuse my language, man. Get your butt whooped and go to jail.
Go after that one person who.
Yeah, they gonna go beat your butt.
I don't know, but I mean, there is some kind of psychological issue with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as,
Do you think that young white kids kind of look in the mirror, kind of like might possibly hate themselves behind the history? Because they take so many when they go to those schools. Dude, that's a question. Go ahead.
You gotta think about
Don't hold your tongue.
I'm a little different because I'm very aware of mental illness and mental disabilities, and it's a lot of these illnesses out here that are not being addressed. I'm speechless because any kid of any race should not have to fear going to school.
True that.
Our kids do fear going to school, but they fear coming out the school and something happening. I don't know what to say about kids going into school.
But you can't say that in the urban community you'll fear coming out of that school and one black kid shooting 30 people. Can't say that you've seen that.
Because I got a 10-year-old who has brought that up. They used to talk about we live in a good community. We don't hear a lot of things going on, but he watches the news. He's aware, and he has said, "Mom, I just want to play. I don't want nothing to happen." So
I'm gonna go deeper though. Statistically, when you see mass murder, it's usually somebody white, and they do it to vast amounts of white people. And my question is, are white people starting to lick each other in the face like, you overprivileged son of a...
So-and-so.
You know, I mean, for real. I'm serious, man. It was something that was going on in my mind. I'm thinking that our kids don't do that. Our people don't do that. We're not serial killers. We're not mass killers. We're not people who want to dominate. And I think that overprivileged at some point, these kids are normal kids. This kid that just did it in Texas had on a trench coat.
What?
That's a copycat.
He wore a trench coat every day.
Oh wow, that would have been.
He wore a trench coat every day. They said it was hot every day, but it's mostly young white kids.
He got them used to it.
Black kids, man. Let me tell y'all this, man. And I'm not racist, but I got a boy.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not racist. No, I got white friends too. I go hard with white people. Most white people do yoga. Don't know black people do. Black people don't do yoga. They walk around fat as hell.
It's black people that do yoga.
And whiskey and beer.
I can't get no circulation. White people been that shriveled up, but doing it. So I love my white people too. But I'm saying, and this is that day to speak about it. Statistically, white kids and white people, when they attack, they're attacking numbers.
Now, you posing this as a question?
No, I'm telling you statistically, when they go out to do something, it's in numbers. Now, we be on 63rd Inglewood, bust them up, shoot another dude, and kill Shorty. You ain't mean to do that. Now you got to do 60 years to that.
But that's just as bad.
We don't be doing that.
That is just as bad. Taking out one innocent child and taking out your classmates. It's still the same. It's still the same thing to me. It's heartbreaking. It's sad. I'm still going back to things are going on in this world that just aren't being addressed. They're just not being addressed. And things happen in numbers.
What would you do to make a difference?
I told them to put some metal detectors in them schools. Now, in the black community,
I wish they would have had them. All right.
In our community, our kids, we don't know what our kids would do because we have metal detectors.
Right.
They want to give the teachers guns. Are you serious? Why not just put a metal detector in the school?
I've been a teacher.
I've been and shot somebody.
Because I gave Shorty the gun to go home with. I ain't going to shoot the kids because I know they come home. Most of these kids got bad parents. That shit started in the crib. I'm telling you.
Now, do you
most
know
of the kids when I was teaching, they come to school and tell me, man, my parent is fucked up. Excuse my language, Earl. I know it's a no profanity zone, but it started home. I'm not letting them off the hook. And these killing kids that's coming home, coming to school, blowing up these schools, they got daddies with rifles on the wall. With deer heads.
Right.
Well, we're killing heads as we growing up. Let's go out on this four-wheeler and kill them. Animals.
Since we're going there, let's straddle out of the fence.
I got it.
Okay, if it's just about killing, what about the blacks that's being killed by officers?
See, that's that right there. I understand.
Is that a new way of saying we got a new kind of trophy on the wall?
Nah, that been going around. Officer, overseer. Overseer ride around on the horse on the plantation, whip you, and officer on the street. Same thing, dude. It's the same analytics of it. The whole, you walking out there clean on that field, you ain't doing nothing. I'm on this horse. I'm gonna.
So who really learning a lesson? From who? If that's been going on.
We're not that far removed from racial injustice. Let's start with that. Me and you, we was born in 68.
No.
Well, you was born in 69.
Hey, speak for yourself now.
You were born in 69. If you graduated from Simeon in 86,
I could have made
you 50. I ain't never seen you on honor roll. They had it on the wall every night, every day. We go up there and see our name. Nope. Slab, we went to Simeon together.
Okay.
I was on the honor roll, Rob. You didn't read.
The honor roll outside. You gotta honor that roll. I don't care if it's cock.
They don't call you Robert Reed for nothing, right?
Hey, yeah, man. You know what? That give me jobs. I got Robert Reed. I'm a white man.
No, Slab was really on the bread roll. I mean, he was on that lunch program. That's basically what that was. But listen, before we escape from the topic that we were talking about, what's really pressing to me is that the incident that happened in Santa Fe. How is it that this guy who kills 10 people, he injures 10 other people, he turns himself in? He done already did the carnage. Yet our people we don't even possess weapons, and we're shot 16 times. How is it that he can, just like the guy who shot the people up in the church, he gets to go to Burger King and have a sandwich? This is telling you what the politics are in the criminal justice system.
Well, why is it that he don't go to jail with no bruises and
battered on his face,
you know, and taking his pictures?
Wow.
Lumped all up.
I'll tell you what it is.
Looking like you should have done.
I'll tell you what it is. This is what it's always been. There's only one set of rules. And the rules are you will comply. And if you don't comply, these are the rules.
Well, how about
and it's two sets of rules. It's white privilege and black privilege. Now, black privilege, if you're willing to go so far with it and really go after it, you'll get a certain amount of allowances. A la Steve Harvey, a la Eddie Murphy, a la Bill Cosby, a la Sidney Poitier, a la keep going on and on and on. Yeah. Because you will have no success in this world without whitey.
Death or
you will
freedom?
Have no success in this world without
Death
whitey.
Or freedom. And
I'm not calling whitey because I'm a racist. I'm saying the white man in America, you get a 600-year jump. If I can get free work out of you for 600 years, how far ahead of the game am all of you? Wow. 600 years? Come on, man. And I'm not being a racist. I'm just speaking real facts tonight on the Chicago Millionaires Radio Show.
But it's funny that you mentioned about
and F. And I don't want to say F. I don't want to say F. I want to say Puck with an F, but I'm gonna say Puck, The Breakfast Club, Puck,
and all the rest of them.
Tony Schofield,
absolutely.
Puck, all them up in here, D-Ray and all them, because they talk all that stuff in Chicago, man. I have not seen them do. They like Michael Jackson, dude.
They get some of this.
I don't care about none of these DJs in Chicago. None of them, man. All of them, I'm calling them out. You don't see them out here, man. They talk that talk. I have not seen them in Roseland. I have not seen them in Inglewood. I've been out there. I'll be out here with these boys, man.
You heard that first right here?
So I just want y'all to know I'm laying all y'all down. I ain't trying to go gang banging, but I'm telling them the truth.
And you know what?
I'm telling them the truth.
You know what? And that's what needs to be heard. And I'm saying,
I'm telling them the truth. Chicago, Kanye, Kelly, R. Kelly,
man,
all y'all, Kanye, R. Kelly, Common, Twister, all y'all, man. Man, I ain't seen y'all out here doing nothing. Now, you ain't got to hand me no bread. I don't need your money. But, dude, these shorties out here in Chicago gangbangers, y'all niggas walking around here flossing and like y'all doing big things. Y'all not doing nothing. Because you can't even come back to Chicago. That's what you do. You can't come back to Chicago. Now, I'm calling them out because they're going to be on some Bill Cosby in 50 years. Yeah. You know, in 50 years, that's when they hit your ass.
And this is my invitation to people who are collegiate, college bound. We need to get back to true journalism, because if you understand who owns the outlets of the media outlets, determines what we hear. So that's our news. So we're saying, when you become a true
to the street, you got to keep your ear to the street.
Hey, you got to keep your. You know what? Hey, and you coming with the real. You real about it. I mean, they're not giving real journalism. Like R. Kelly. Man, R. Kelly, you had all this bread, you done had influence, dude. Now they got they shutting you down. You right there in the 50 ways, dog. You ain't did nothing for Chicago. You ain't came with no money. You ain't put nobody on. I know the same guys you know, Kels. I know all y'all same. I'm from the Rolling. I know all the same guys. All y'all been getting money out here in Chicago, and y'all have not done nothing. None of y'all. Kels, Twister, Common, Kanye, all y'all. Y'all done came to Chicago, got bread, left, came back. Man, y'all ain't doing nothing, man. Chicago Millionaires has done more for the hood than any of you mobs.
We had
and that's the truth. I just had to say that a couple
of weeks ago.
I'm sick of all this floss balling. Ain't nobody doing nothing out here, man.
He lost the song. I wouldn't say lost, but however, got us.
Ron.
Yeah.
When he came and sang R. Kelly song, look. I'm not scared of none of y'all. I'm not scared of none of y'all. I'm not scared to die. I just want y'all to know when the truth is spoken is. Ain't none of you dudes from Chicago came back and did nothing.
But you got to understand, this also it's a reason that they can't.
Why?
They're tied into a system. Okay. Once you get connected with that music industry, you connected with a system where there's things that in contracts, there's things that you can't do.
Oh, you can't come back and sell your hood?
Well, you can, but if you worried about your life, the people at the top, well, once they sign over into Hollywood, they sign into a system. And this is a deadly system. That system will come after you. They're coming after Bill Cosby. They doing all of this. But to piggyback on what you were saying about as far as, you know, the whites and stuff like that, and I believe that it's not so much as the color of the skin, but it's really what's happening on the inside. So what is happening right now, I believe God is allowing, because all of this injustice that we endured, okay, a lot of the white generations that's coming down the line is finna suffer for it. So he's giving them time to say, you know what? I saw how you shot that black guy. I saw you shot that black girl. That's not right. So now it's a time for them. They're going to have to make up their mind where they're going to have to cry out against and stand for us. Yeah. But if they don't do it, they know judgment is getting ready to happen to them, because their forefathers did that. The forefathers did that. So they're gonna have to stand with
that collection plate.
Hey, boy, you can't. Hey, you got to tell me that before you say that on the air. We got to charge me for that game, man. That's real game right there. Yeah. What you say you gonna have to do? The forefathers gonna be what?
Their forefathers. All this judgment is coming down to the third and the fourth generation of all the people who put us in slavery in the whole 9 yards. Yeah. So the white people, the younger white generation, they have a time to say, hey, you know what? I see that, you know, my life been padded. I've always had, but I see the injustices. So they got a chance to say, hey, am I going to stand up for what's right or not? Right. And it's only a window of time for them, because judgment is finna come down and we finna go to the top, man. I'm telling you. We finna roll to the top.
It's funny you mentioned that, because my grandmother used to say something about how she used to pray for everybody. And then Well, you got to know her. You know,
First of all, can I understand what your grandma was going to say? Can she say words like your dad did, right?
Well,
that's his mom.
No. That's
because he called it a G-Rod.
Yeah. Her name is Smokey. So
your grandmama's name was Smokey.
Well, a name like that. You ain't blowing no smoke up her and call her a train. But what I was saying was when she used to say certain things about prayer, she used to mention like the people that prayed for her, like her grandmother.
Right.
So that because that was my grandmother, so I'm like her grandmother. I'm like, wow, that's got to be a long time ago. Right. So it only made me think, coming in this era the way it is now, that we have ancestral prayer.
Yes, sir. Ancestral prayer.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just like what you call your vocabulary.
Vocabularically gymnastics.
But man, Slizzle, man, that was real talk. I know we've been over talking, y'all. I know y'all came to talk a little bit. Yvette, you said something to me earlier about you and Venus had to talk, you and your friend had to talk that y'all don't want to be raising no weak sons, right? Talk about that. Remember you said that? You had said that. This is a black woman. I saw Corey Holcomb talking about that on Twitter. Some woman said, we have to be responsible for raising 2 generations of bish, ash, nish. Wow. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
y'all got to be 2 generations.
Well, I mean, it's just like, I wouldn't say it's a generation of men right now that are
say it.
They're Mitches.
They Mitches.
And I've always thought they were like that because possibly single mothers are raising
baby,
them.
why did I just say that?
Y'all gotta elaborate on that.
I just said that.
Both of y'all single moms, right?
Yes.
I just said that.
And she got a foundation called what?
Single Mothers of Culture.
And y'all both in here. Tell us what the hell is going on with y'all boys?
There ain't no wrong with
these boys. Are the men boys that y'all dating?
I ain't dating no. I've been.
Oh, the wins.
I've been through my
whenever they show up.
I've been through my Mitches in the days. I just think that it's very important at the end of the day to make sure that you're, as a single mom, that you have those men role models in their life. Right. You know what I'm saying? Uncles, cousins. You know what I'm saying? Some coaches, some mentors, because it's just like a lot of these women, they don't even take the time out. They be in the bathroom, getting dressed, putting their makeup on, have their baby sitting right there, and they wonder why, they got issues with them being. I mean, it's nothing. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It's nothing wrong with a man being a little sweet. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little sweet.
Right, that's at 15%. We all got it.
We all got it. Let's rewind back to the bathroom with the baby in there taking the booty picture and putting it on Facebook.
Oh, well, yeah, that's deeper. Wait a minute. That's deeper than back in the day when we met.
I missed that one.
Wait, what?
I mean, yeah, I probably seen that, but that's deeper.
Wow. So most of the booty pictures we see on Facebook, it be a baby in the background. I be wondering, like, how everybody by themselves when they doing this?
They trying to got them doing the selfies.
Well, I'm blessed because my brother is his rock. Even my grandfather. Even though granddaddy got he right over there. That's Mr. Armstead Griffin, a.k.a. Granddaddy, a.k.a. Big Money Griffin.
Come in here. Shout out.
Love you, Granddaddy.
He chilling.
He threw the hand up. But even in the midst of a good moment, he's telling my son about him, what he's done growing up or whatever. But my brother, man, I'm about to cry. That man right there.
Your brother's like your son's dad, kind of like.
Yeah, his dad is in his life. Right. But my brother spends time with him.
That's Unc.
What you call him?
Unc.
No, what you the wins.
Oh, the win.
The win.
The win.
Yeah. We gonna be honest.
You know, as young black guys, man, losing my dad early in my life at 8 years old. I remember the men that my mom kept me around. They was always cold motherfuckers. I mean, look at me. I mean, I was around some cold Billy D. Williams type, man. You know, throw a suit on, man.
Thank you.
Put on some cologne, you winning. Put on some cologne, you winning. You know what I'm saying? Well, bro, look at my twins. Man, look at my twins. Y'all sitting back there. Look at these guys, man.
Thank you,
These
sir.
are very good looking guys right
Hey
here.
man, enough about me, right?
God's
Talk about
people.
everybody else. Give them a little bit. Come
What's
on.
your twins?
Beautiful women. Everybody's beautiful.
Hold on with
The panel is delightful.
It's off the hook.
So I appreciate this topic that we're discussing as well. On point, on time.
we can't forget one thing though. We got a young brother, Anthony Lewis,
Anthony Lewis.
All right, Anthony.
Anthony, what
Welcome,
you
man,
got
to
going
the show.
on, young fella?
from SIU.
SIU.
All right, man.
When you talking about the Coverdale?
Mothership.
Oh, he trying to act all shoot. They party every day. I know. Hey, man, people drop out every day at SIU Coverdale. I know damn well you did.
I had to come back with that degree though.
Oh, you went back and did it?
I went back and finished
That's
my
what's
degree,
up.
though.
Man, that's big time, bro. That's big time,
I couldn't
man.
leave it out. I did too much. I know I had too many people looking out for me.
You know any IOTAs?
IOTAs? Yeah, I know a few IOTAs.
right here now.
Shouts out there.
Build it go.
So, man, how was it in college? Because, I mean, tell me how it was when you was in college. Like, I know how it was when I was. And you partied all night. Did you wake at anybody else's house often?
Almost all the time.
Wait, before we get to that, man. Hey, before we get to that, let me tell you how I come about this. Let me tell you how I come about this.
Okay, go Slab. Move over to the side because we can't see him, Slab.
Yeah,
You got to move your Sydney 48.
my nephew, oh yeah, I got to move up the band. Right? Hey, look, so my nephew gave me a call. He said, man, I got a personal friend. He moved to Chicago. He interested in radio. He wanted to do something. He says the best thing I can do is show him Chicago Millionaire Radio Show.
Okay.
True that, right?
Very true.
You watched it?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
He loved it. I said, well, look here. When he get to town, have him give me a call, and
You're plugged.
I'll make myself available for him
Right.
at his disposal.
Okay.
And no, nobody go harder than Slab. So if you go to his disposal, this dude residue.
He's sitting here right now.
Hey, I just don't trust to hang around anybody, so definitely.
Oh, you
So
know,
he did ask me. He did ask me.
Tell us a
what I
little
was
bit
downstairs.
about yourself, man. What you got going on,
Yeah,
man? What you doing, man?
What am I really doing? Well, I've been honestly working on writing a little script lately. My major is cinema photography, so it's mostly, dealing with, shooting, footage for different scenes, whether it could be, a lot of people ask me to do photography work for them for maybe weddings and, maybe
So you cold on the editing?
Yes, sir.
You officially got a job. You with us now. We need somebody to put all this thing together. We gonna pay you. You with us.
You in.
I'm
We
about
want
it.
you to take all our shows and
I'm
put
about it.
together a doggone sizzle reel so we can take this thing to the top. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm here
You
from
know?
here to help, do what I can.
I'm
But-
sure Intellectual Radio probably could use you, man. Because it's your generation. Y'all think faster than us. Most of us in our 50s. Y'all don't sleep. I don't know. My son, I was like, dude, what time you go to bed? He's 21. He was like, Dad, I went to sleep earlier. I didn't see it. What the hell? You're not supposed to. Okay then.
Well, you done forgot.
Hey, I get it from my mama. She don't sleep at all. She works 24/7 all day, every day. So without her, watching that role model right there, she's one who
That's what's up, boy.
That's
That's what's up. So you come from a single parent home?
Nah, both my mother and my father was there, but they had troubles growing up, as we
That's
was growing up. Dad, he had to come back and forth when he could. But, my oldest brother is actually the one who really stepped up a lot and took over the role over the house as the father figure. So great respects to him. I look up to
Your
him.
older brother, what's his
Biggest role
name?
model.
He's still
Malcolm
around?
Lewis, yes, sir.
Hey, give him love, man. What's his name?
Malcolm Lewis Jr.
Malcolm Lewis Jr.
I mean,
man,
the third.
much love,
He killed me
boy.
if I said
You
Jr.
raised one over here. This man is thorough. He thorough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, congratulations, man.
I appreciate it. I'm just blessed to be here, honestly. Really, I've come a long way down the way. Yes, sir. Man, good man named Anthony.
Yeah, both of you the same.
Well, I tell you what, your smile is like Isaiah Thomas, so you gonna make some money. That's what Isaiah Thomas to the NBA and everything. He smiled. Like this dude is a snake, but we like a smile.
Don't do it, Mister.
I'm dead.
Man, I want to always thank everybody for coming out, man. You know, I know we're running out of time. We might have a little more time left.
We gotta have a song, man. We gotta have one more song. Man.
Every time I come in here, God give us opportunity to be in a room amongst people who God fearing. You know, because that's what all starts for me. Because it'd be hard for me to get up in the morning and do stuff that I don't want to do. You know, I had a few jobs. I worked at the post office one night. I quit. I worked at this school out in Matson one day and quit.
Who said it wouldn't last?
I'm a quitter. I quit stuff I don't like, and it's okay.
Wait, you said Matson?
Yeah.
Where in Matson?
It was an alternative school, man, and it was just one of those things where.
Okay, because I come from Richmond Park, and that's just like right down the block from me.
You know,
so
that was a while back, but I walked into that job. Okay. I quit a job in Hillside, so yeah, I've been known as a quitter. But I'm a winner too.
Oh yeah, I know that. Hey Reed, before you
I walk into some shit I don't like, I quit.
That's only if you don't like.
This is the Chicago Millionaire Radio Show. We got 10 minutes left. We got 9 minutes left.
We got
Wanda B, you on the controls over there. What's up, WB? What's up with it, man? Hey, can we get some music?
Y'all gonna do a little something?
We're gonna do something. I just want to give a shout out to my nephew Jaleel. He graduated today from Lewis University.
Congratulations, Jaleel. Congratulations.
Nephew.
So y'all talk, say, where can we find y'all at on Instagram and all that stuff, and then we'll close out.
Well,
with them.
As you know, I am an entrepreneur, so what's going on with that's my son steady calling. If he
see you online, he's like, Mama TV.
Okay,
I wish they had this.
Messed up. But okay, anyway, because they done messed up my Facebook, my live. But I'm Yvette Moore with Single Mothers of Culture, Miss Yvette, and I'm founded Facebook under Miss Yvette, and I really don't know where all my stuff is.
You got to travel.
A lot of stuff I do travel, and it's under Miss Yvette.
You sell clothes.
Miss Yvette's Fashion.
You sell clothes.
My non-for-profit. You can always find me under my
non-for-profit. If you need community service,
you know it. Single Mothers
got that
of Culture.
Too. And I'm gonna tax that. You dudes in the hundreds. If you say use the code 100.
already put a code.
Put the code, use the code hundreds, and hit me up, and I got y'all covered on that.
I pull the registrar out from under the mattress so you can sign.
What you got, Jay?
Okay, you know, I'm Jonquinae Harris on Facebook, Instagram. I'm Harris Raway. Model, actress, hairstylist, makeup artist. Been hitting the streets a lot. I've got a lot of stuff going on. Blessed to meet all you people. Thank you very much for inviting me again.
Thanks for the double back. You and Vet more short notice, man.
These
are my realists right here. When you see them in here, this was short notice. I just called them 2 hours ago. Yeah. And they were like, all right, I come kick it with you. Well, Slizzle, what you got?
Well, you know what I got, man. It's always
what you got?
But we got Anthony Lewis right here that probably have a little more to put a little
Anthony Lewis, give us what your spiel
before I put that spiel on.
Well, that's it. I don't have too many social medias. You can have me on Facebook, Anthony Boogie Lewis. I have a YouTube channel, Anthony Boogie. And also, I think it might be KT Music. Also, shout out to my homies, KTG Kello, KTG Woo, and the rest of my cutthroats out there. And love to my brothers. Shout out my fraternity, Sigma Chi. And love to my family.
I'm an honorary member, right?
Oh, sadly.
You always get love when you come down there. Well, anywhere there's a bottle, you honorary member, G.
A bottle, man. It's Sigma Chi, man. They're real nice.
Yeah, but most rats like drinking. That's why I was cute with the cubes. Everybody. Alpha, yeah, man. I'm alpha, man. Yeah. Y'all got what you got in there. What y'all drinking, man? What y'all drinking?
Well, look here, man. In part, man, we're going to give it to y'all really raw for Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio, Chicago Millionaire Radio Show. Got the host, Bobby Reed, Mississippi Slab, the Fabulous Gibbs Brothers is going to close it out for us. Y'all want to count down? Count it off?
Can I count it down? 1, 2, get down.
Hey.
I just want to say thank you again for having me on here, y'all. I really appreciate it.
You ain't gonna keep your powder dry and watch your 6?
As the music play. You already know what it is, Rob. Hey, look here. I'm gonna give you the honors tonight.
I can't remember it all, but I know aim high.
Aim high. Keep your powder dry. And watch your 6.
This is my radio show, man. One more time. Thanks again, Intellectual Radio, Earl Winfrey, iHeart, Radio. You know who it is. Thanks,
Yeah.
John Bonet.
Yeah. Single mother culture.
And we're done.
Let's get us a photo, man. I appreciate y'all coming out. We had a good time. Earl, man, give us 5 minutes to get out of here, man. Hey, Slam in the building. It's real different tonight. Red Bull in the building. Down the plate. Everything new. Hey! Yeah, brother. Fabulous. Yeah, brother. I got down on the key. I got Derek on the back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the couple box. Couple box was rolling on 114 miles. I love this. Man, y'all just hey man, we getting better and better, man.